Hi Jizzy, good afternoon. How's it? Let's go. GL. Hi Mastom. Good evening. We can start. Of course. As always. Bella Scarty. Good evening. I lie. It's going good, it's going good. What about you? If only I could start hunting. Let's see who had the encounter. Good. Yeah, bro, you deserve it. Not the odds, like, I mean, you deserve the Pokemon. You gotta come up at some point. By the way, I'm going on by one. All right. 54. IRC. I'm using for 3 consoles USB. I mean, I don't know the name of it, but like the USB that was like the most usual before the USB-C, and the 4th capture card a USB-C. That's it. But I mean, they are like not conventional ways to connect the consoles to the PC. Like you wouldn't be able to unless you like mod the console. So like you gotta open the console, insert like stuff in it in order for it to be able to be connected to the PC. Very good. Best of luck. By the way, in the end, you code the Nidoran, right? What did you post? By the way, the volume of the music is fine, right? Because I saw that in the I mean, I was checking the previous stream and it was very loud actually. Sometimes it was tough to hear what I was saying, you know. If you can tell me right now if it works. Does it feel this bad to play in Gen 2? I've never even seen like a real gameplay, so like I don't know if like how sticky it is. I mean, Gen 2 feels pretty ancient. I also do. In fact, this Munchlax is one of the few gifts that I've been using that isn't from Gen 5, in which they like constantly move. This one moves only like every once in a while, but Looks way better than the one in Gen 5. I really like it actually. What is the motives percentage? I agree. It wasn't fitting in. Didn't make sense. I went for that one by default because that's what I always go for, but I'm kind of giving more, paying more attention to other generations gifts if like it is needed. And by saying other generation, I mean like Gen 4. Nothing else. But another one that another round that I'll be using a different gift for is the Gyarados. I will go for from Owen. 100%. I'm going for it, and just because of this pride, there is no way I'm not inserting the gift, the right one. 10%. In a Grand Soul Silver isn't this low. And check out if there is a repel trick, because like 10% would be annoying. See you later. Enjoy. I can't, unfortunately. And not only, I will also find the shine while you eat. pretty busted, yeah. Almost 31 on Dratini. Jesse, do you still feel like I'm finding another Gyarados? I'm struggling about it. Kinda have a decent feeling for both. And by the way, honestly speaking, I don't know if like in this spot I'm even preferring a Gyarados instead of a Dratini, because like a Dratini would be a season mover, you know. And I just changed the layout and I really like the yellow one, so like I'm not looking for changing it again like within 3 sessions, you know. I meant overall, like not only today, like in general, do you feel like that the next one from the Dratini device is gonna be Gyarados? But we also don't feel like anything tonight. I don't know. Another Gyarados would be fun, actually. Honestly, as it is right now, instead of finding another Gyarados, I'd rather like... No, like, I mean, instead of finding Dratini, I'd rather go like plus 10Ks. So that I don't have to change the layout. And I mean, Gyarados would be fine, like I wouldn't dislike it. It would be okay. Another shiny, you know. But it would be a meme. Also because like right now I'll be finding like Gyarados over and over, and then at some point like I'll be begging for Gyarados to appear once I'll be on Team 49. It would be ironic as a thing. That would be lit. I don't think it would still be easier even if I was getting like 6 Gyarados. I don't think it at all, actually, because I already got such a broken luck this year. But bro, like I swear if I'm finding a Dragonair, most undeserved first time on YouTube ever. Like that one would be another ironic scenario too. The only time I'm not like chasing for 7 Euro, it comes to me. At that point, like I might even, I don't know, because like at first, back then when I was like, I know, I was talking about my plan for Dratini, I said, if I'm finding Dragonair, I consider it as a phase for Dratini, and I go on hunting for Dratini because I actually need a Dratini to evolve into a Dragonite. But like thinking about the video that I would be uploading about it, it wouldn't be as cool if I was finding, I mean, my Gyarados is Dragonair, and then after Dragonair that is the the actual bomb, I was finding Dratini. So like, I might even, like, if I get Dragonair, I might even like close it up and that's it. And consider this one a Dragonair round instead. And just like, I mean, not evolving anything into... No, what am I saying? By the way, no. Oh no, yeah, because like right now I'm here because like I'm synchronizing. That's why. But no, I think if I'm like, I mean, yeah, who cares about synchronizing? I think if I'm finding a Dragonair, I'm done here. Because then I would still have the entire line. Because I already have a Dratini from the game corner. I will go for another Dratini in the game corner. And if I get a Dragonair, Dragonair stays a Dragonair, and the next Dratini from the game corner will be a Dragonite, because the other Dratini that I have is Calm. That isn't the best. And that's why I was synchronizing right now. But anyway, I will not be finding Dragonair, so let's fly down. Better not start like dreaming. I'm still considering what to go into once I'm done with this round, actually. I mean, when I'm done with the Dratini round. To me, if I'm not getting a Dratini in the next phase, I feel like I'm finding other two Gyarados. That's my call. But I really see a Dratini happening, actually. 1 week ago, I didn't. Also, Dragonair seems so ancient with this sprite. By the way, Eli, like at the same time, are you still bringing on like other rounds, or you're just? I mean, you just dived into the this field one. Full commitment. Alright, guys. Would you be able to see a Munchlax being like colored as a Stantler, as a shiny Stantler? maybe like the yellow parts colored of a like a more of a light green, and then the Stantor is green on the remaining part of the body. I don't think it would look too bad in green. One of those like radioactive greens. Welcome back. And sometimes it goes that way. Hi Mar. Almost 34 by the way. $34. It's already a pretty big number actually. I don't realize like how many encounters I do. I mean like splitting the hound this much. If I didn't keep track of the encounters, like I would have never said I was this far already. But on the other hand, the encounters are super fast. I mean, if it really is 10%, 6 or 7. If you can't manipulate it. But I mean, there gotta be a repel trick, like Marip is a popular Pokemon. There gotta be an easier way to go for it. But yeah, 10% is low. I mean, the replay should exist already. Even if you aren't far into the game. At least the normal repel. That should be one of the default items that you gotta buy, I mean. that you can buy, that you could buy. Or again, I don't know how it works in Gen 2. Static didn't exist in Gen 2, right? I agree. I feel like they are the steps. It's very cool. But also, I mean, like in the end, if you don't have many shinies in those games, considering you just started, like whatever sparkle is fine actually. I mean, as long as like every single time you're able to, you're not phasing on like super frequent Pokemons, just as like PG, etc. And at some point, like you start and try to out on routes in which they don't exist. So at least you don't collect like 20. But especially at the beginning, it is very cool. Start building a little family of shinies. 35. Should be bringing to 300 Dratini today. I can tell you really weren't used to these streams the past year, bro. But did you already start, Marip? Tryhard is real. I mean, they're busy, I guess. Fair enough. And the face can decide to go off, but why, bro? I also double counted Munch. Hold on, gotta set up the capture cards again. All right. Unfortunately, every time I detach something from the PC, that's what happens. Fair enough. So we're gonna skip the encounter for Munch. I would love a more powerful computer. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't think it will happen soon though. By the way, this emote reminds me of... Was it the Raimon? There were like these type of like stupid scenes in which like... I don't know. Can you relate to it? Or like just one of those like old cartoons? I don't know. And those type of like things were like taking place in these scenes in which like something weird was happening and like the protagonist was just like, I don't know how to explain it, bro. It is tough to... No, like I mean, fair enough. I didn't explain it like the way I wanted to. So like, how do I explain it? You can like look at these just as also like a sort of like, doesn't it seem a ghost with like this soul that is like dropping, I mean like leaving the body? I don't know, apart from being a penguin. And I mean, because that's just because like I never mentioned this thing, but every single time I see these, like I think about that instead, you know. And this thing reminds me, like, I don't know, of like Japanese cartoons that are not animes actually. Like I think they are cartoons, or I don't know what they are. try to take a look to it in a different way. I think you can relate to what I'm saying if you've seen these cartoons. Let's see if I can find a picture. I don't even know how to describe it actually, so I don't know how to find it. I don't know, but it was the type of thing that was, I think, also like appearing in Demon Slayer, if I remember it right. But I mean, I just can't explain it. I'd love to live in a place in which it is always cold. I mean, not necessarily cold, but like doesn't have to go beyond 25 degrees. 24. Absolutely, as always. I'm not here to entertain. But yeah, so of course I'm gonna gonna stick to a schedule about the ounce. When it comes to a journey, like it is easier, of course, because I mean there is like a specific path to follow, and I mean that's what I see myself doing actually. When it comes to like random amounts put together, I would still have a schedule, pretty much. But even if there is a schedule, every single time it might be that something like, I don't know, comes into the schedule like super sneaky and becomes part of the year. It already happened many times. By the way, this is what I was referring to when it comes to like kind of hold on, give me a second. Like this type of stuff, you know. It kind of reminds me of that emote in the way it is drawn. I've always been thinking about this. I'm already doing it, Scotty. I mean, right now I'm not on the usual round. That's the point of the wall arc. I mean, I'm managing to have so much variety, even if I'm almost every single day hunting for the same thing, that is Cresselia. So that was the goal, pretty much. If I wasn't streaming the Hound, like the Cresselia arc wouldn't have existed actually, because like this one was a compromise in order for the streams not to be like too boring at some point, even from, I mean, especially from the viewer's perspective. Sorry. So like, I mean, a little pause every 4 sessions, pretty fair. And in the end, like all the hounds that I'm doing right now are random hounds. I mean, they don't have anything to do with each other. I went for Arceus, Psylocke, Spiritomb, Gyarados, Hazel, Uxie, Munchlax. By the way, I mentioned that exact same thing like an hour ago, and ironically, like I didn't feel all of these encounters at all. The Hound's going pretty fast actually, but it's not even the Hound. It is this way of approaching an Hound that makes them go fast. Even if it seems like a paradox. Because like, I mean, I'm waiting a week every single time before having another session. But I mean, like the Hound itself goes pretty fast. So it doesn't even require me like too many hours to get to numbers actually. But yeah, I mean, today we're touching Alphod already. And in the end, this one was the trick actually. I mean, like I was looking for this type of Hounds during the Cressilia arc. The goal is finding as many shinies as we can before finding Cressilia, so I for sure wasn't switching into, I don't know, a repel trick. Even if, I mean, also the repel tricks are free. But still. I mean, the more I complete the Hounds, the more I think of others actually. As it is right now, after Munchlax, I'm going into Snorlax. After Snorlax, there is a surprise that in the end I've already mentioned like some months ago, but I mentioned so many times every time that like, I mean, and for now I got these two. And then you gotta think about the fact that like they are still 1 and 2, so like, I'm not expecting to be into these many overall, but you never know, of course. So yeah. But I mean, in general, the type of ones that I'm approaching right now are like things like, I mean, random Pokemons actually. That's it. So things that I already know that I don't wanna insert into any journey or stuff like that. So that I'm not like wasting a spot, you know, but still Pokemons that I like to go for, but because of the fact that I don't like to go for random Pokemons in general, I prefer to stick to a journey. I created the journey that, I mean, put all of those ones together. And that's it, basically. You might even see, like, I mean, like, I'm not hoping for Cressilia to be sticking around until like October or November, but I mean, once we join those months, I have some ghosts to go for eventually. Like, I need Refloon. I need 2, actually. Still gotta see what I wanna do with it, but I mean, 1 will be collected during the Cressilia arc. I'm pretty sure about it. If I get to if I have the chance to. Then, like, if it really goes like, because like I'm still going for, it might happen actually. Like, I'm still, as it is right now, I'm still going for Pokemons that I, at the same time, like and also need, because I want. But because of the living decks, there are so many Pokemons that are, I mean, things that I would have to go for like multiple times, you know? Just as like, for example, Burmy, alright? I like to go for 3. So like 3 times the same amount at some point in order to be able to have the clip for the living decks video one day. And because of the fact that I wouldn't like to do like to hunt for 3 Burmies, like unless I'm actually going for the last tryhard before ending the living dex, so that I'm missing like, I don't know, 20 Pokemons, and then I'm pushing. But if I can, I prefer to split them like in time. So like, for example, a Burmy might be one day. Why not? In the end, like, this journey is just like a freaking melting pot. Pretty much. So like, I'll never run dry of ounce to do, for sure. By the way, I mean, season number 29 seems tough, but episode number 29 is more than doable. If you think about DeFi right now, we are on the episode number 10, and I didn't even touch 10Ks for Cresselia, and sometimes the ounce even take 30Ks out of nowhere. Might be the case. We'll see. A little bit like fuck up my plans of the next year, but that's part of the game. Another one I wanna go for, that I already went for, and I already have the clip live on capture card, but I don't like it, so I wanna go for another. Another one is Rotom, and that one is a sort of like backup plan if I end up funding Drifloon too fast. That's what I could go for Rotom during the Halloween season. But I'm pretty much expecting that if Cresselia like lasts up to that point, I'm 100% joining an Halloween round, because like normally like I would even start an Halloween round if I have the chance to on September. So like between September and November, it gotta be that I find a shiny from the parallel round. So one of the two is 100% in place. And in general, like, if I didn't have the chance to, I don't give a fuck. I mean, I don't care about, like, if I can do an Halloween now, like, it actually works good with my plans, I do it. If I can't, I don't care. The plans always have the priority. But the round that I want to do after Snorlax, it is the one that I still am keeping as a secret. Takes a bit longer when it comes to the encounter. It's not this fast. It's a gifted Pokemon, so there is a little bit of a cutscene. Close to 32 on Dratini. No way, crazy. After many encounters. And if we count as the encounters the times you tune to one of my streams, they are many encounters actually. Exactly. I mean, like, so far, I think I did like, I don't know, about 430 streams. Let's assume that the odds are the muscle merit ones. It works, actually. And you joined at least like, I don't know, I would say 85% of the streams that I hosted, so. Clean. Did you already evolve Chikorita? It was a good cause. You're excused. '82. Yeah. But I mean, right now, like, I changed the, like, all the devices. They are not the same as the ones that I found the first Munchlax on battering. But I think that it is enough to just change the clock of the console you found it on, and that's it. I don't think you need to do anything else. But I mean, just in case, I will always back up the file and still like move it to another console. But I don't remember who told me that it was enough to just change the clock back then. It's great. It is great. It is great. What about you? How are you smashing locals? Here it counts. The beef. I don't know, Scorty. I'm not the one to ask to when it comes to Gen 2. Who is that? The position on the map. But can you tell me what was the Reddit about? Called by surname is crazy. In a stream chat. That's audience shit posting. $37 a month. Alright, so it still was about shines, alright. I honestly wasn't sure anymore. I listened to the first 2 minutes. Oh, only 1 minute. Then I listened to only the first 20 seconds. Like, I opened the video, I listened something, and then I dropped it. Said 2 minutes because I couldn't quantify. It isn't my type of songs. Like, by the way, now that I think about it, like 2 minutes was a little bit too much, actually. More of like 25 seconds I listened to. I don't even know what the original thing is, so... Don't ask me. I would say carrying span. But I mean, 20 seconds was a success, actually. It usually is like from like 5 to 10 seconds. Yeah. We're tryharding, but today me and GZ aren't feeling anything about it. I don't know about you, but I don't think we're seeing sparkles today. I think Munchlax is taking 10Ks. There is only one scenario in which I'm finding Munchlax in this exact stream. Ryan joining right now, saying, Hi, bro. I'll catch you on later on the shiny when you find it. It is literally what happened with Spiritomb and like other 3 shinies this year. You are, bro. You're one of the main characters. No, he isn't. But oh yeah, the video that made you reach out on my channel was... I don't know if I already asked you. A stream, alright. What was hunting for? In January, alright. So probably Cecilia. Most likely. Because I remember you commented the Yamas can go for use video, but I really can't quantify the like how many months ago it was. Five months ago. But when I uploaded that video the 13th of December, I thought I uploaded it earlier than that. By the way, I was probably on Cresselia. Most likely. Or... I mean, did you by chance see the shiny Arceus on January? Like, found live? Let's go. Hey Ryan, bro, you gotta go back of like 3 minutes. I literally said that the only way I was finding something today was like thanks to you coming and saying that. It was like I really don't have a good feeling tonight. Alright. By the way, bro, GL to you too if you're around here right now. May today be the day. You saw the Arceus live? Or it gotta be a sign, bro. It gotta be a sign. But was it live or you saw the video? Like, were you actually tuned during that stream? Because I mean, Arceus was the first one that I went for the Cresselia arc. So. It was epic. It was epic. Bro, like, you are the only one who knows these people. Like, I'm sorry to tell you, I don't know what to say. I don't know if I'm googling the name, I see just a freaking wrestler, he's like 200 kilos. I know that. You're just like, you're a freaking troll. I'm expecting a singer and then I find a wrestler. No, well, you don't have to apologize. It is Ring, I gotta apologize. Don't listen to the radio, bro. But I mean, I could even ask you to tell me the names of the songs, but if is it a song that I'm thinking about? So like those random bangers. There is no way I know the name of. So that's unfortunate. By the way, that one is. I mean, you got to the odds. By the way, why did you went for for the eggs, bro? Could have wanted for Meowth in the wild. What a torture. These streams are just like a club of people that don't like the eggs, by the way. It is insane. But right now, Ring, what are you hunting for? Like, are you actively going for the starter? Or you were on something else? Because I remember you told me you had like a specific one you wanted to do after having found Ponyard, but I don't remember which one. Almost to 38, by the way. Imagine if Ring was the mod. Scott would already be on the moon. Got it. By the way, guys, I might go for the same question I asked like 2 hours ago, and no one gave a shit about it. What do you think about a Munchlax being colored, like being green in the shiny form? Just like the Stantler's green on the blue part, and like a lighter green in the on the body. Because I don't think a Munchlax would be a bad Pokemon in green. So I don't know which type of green, but like I guess not the one that I'm talking about. Like, does it look like a Stantler? By the way, why do these shinies change color on Pokemon Sleep? Sure. But when I googled these greens and Alex, I wanna see it actually. In the moment I get the encounter for Dratini, there we go. 38 by the way, Munch. Let me see greens Snorlax. Bro, it is actually green. Bro? But why? I mean, this wasn't the green I was talking about. But I mean, it is a fair shine. But no, like this one is the green I was talking about. Probably on Munchlax it wouldn't be the best. This one is even a bit too dark. But I don't know, like I think a Munchlax might work, I don't know. And that's a good reason to make Scar to be a mod. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm not looking for mods. So it was like, I mean, it's like I got like 1,000 people on stream. I mean, those emotes like at the end of the messages like make everything be way more poetic. I say tough, bro. Honestly speaking. You gotta be more specific, bro. It depends. Are you referring to a fight? It depends, actually. There is the stamina. I think you're from like, I mean, you belong to Gen Z, like from year 99 onward, right? I mean, not onward, like up to a certain point. I don't know which one though. I don't know which year. From 80s to 98. I mean, mine's a question. That emoji is supreme. Neither do I. I think the red one looks way better actually, but it makes sense for Gyarados to be blue, honestly. But that one is a strange question actually, because in the end, it is tough to think about it, because like every single person in the world is used to both of the forms, because the shiny form is a mandatory. I mean, it's like default in Argon and Soul Silver, so both of them are super familiar, you know. In general, like everyone is used to them. So like I don't know. I think if they were the opposite, it would still be fine. I wouldn't have anything to say about it. That's a good point. Would you have liked a golden Gyarados? Just color the same way as Magikarp is. I think I would have loved it. Like imagine like a freaking like such a snake being gold, and like with the with the chest, if it can even be called as a chest, but I don't know. Being like white as the Magikarp one. I think Magikarp is white on the in the bottom part of the body. I don't know. I don't remember. Scotty, do you know what Higher Dardani is? I mean, he's part of the TikTok generation, so he probably knows. No way. Tough. Alright, fair enough. Strange actually, because like many times you write things in the chat, like it seems so much of the TikTok vocabulary. I'm not even gonna lie, but like the comments make me laugh so much actually. It comes to TikTok. I mean the way people draw, the way people write them. By the way, this one seems like a reference to The Boys. I don't know if you saw that in the end, because I remember you told me. I think it was you that was interested in watching that. We're doing too many references right now. Honestly, I think that show is genius. I genuinely think that. I still didn't finish it. I mean, I think I am like into the 3rd season, but I'm still yet to finish it because I suspended it. But that one is a great show, actually. I don't know if it is meant to everyone though. It is a pretty disturbing show sometimes. I mean, 90% of the scenes. I mean, not a show that I would recommend to many people in general. I think I hear like Pokemon would be telling you stuff about it. By the way, crazy ring actually is left on these. Would have not expected it. I was expecting like a based comment about it. The last one I saw was unironically 2 days ago, and it was Me Captain. I don't know if you've ever seen it. I saw it with my father and my sister. Not my type, definitely, but that's what came up. And by the way, the most recent one that I saw after that one is the Amazing Spider-Man 2. That's it. I'm not watching many films lately. But I'd like to be back on the game. As soon as I have time. I didn't see it. Do you prefer movies or shows? Alright, let me Google that one. By the way, here it tells me here's a book. Did I get scammed again? Alright. Sorry, I forgot you don't like commitment. You're right. You're missing so much good stuff though. You can even start a TV series and approach it as a film. I mean, like, every 3 or 4 or 5 days you watch an episode. It's cool to see shows that way. Right? I mean, few. Real. I hear it too. I wish I could actually go back to every single NPC and like tell him, I don't know, like, don't you dare calling me again. You know, in the end, like if you reject the number option at the beginning, you can always go back talk to the guy, and he gives you the number again. But you can't actually delete it. If I could, bro. But I have only my mother on the Pocket Gear. Yeah, shiny one though. I'm too. No, by the way, they are super annoying. I wish I could go back and not give my number to any of them. With when you use the sounds during the ounce, like it is terrible. You get used to it, as I mean any other thing. It is not the worst, but it is still annoying actually. Also because like, I mean the way I was hunting back then when I was on Wismur, I was on 3 devices and I was at the same time every single time opening the Pocket Gear. And if I was receiving a call in one of those ones, I was still doing the movement as if I received a call in all of them 3. Because that was the way that was more comfortable. So like it was a waste actually. I'm the opposite. I mean, at least you can shine out while watching a film. You can't while reading a book. But wait, this Munchlax GIF is so cute. If only it was a joke. We're on our way to 4Ks. And then back on 4 sessions for Crescia. One day, it will be in the box. Ring, did you see the Maze Runner? Nope. Never followed it even when I was playing basketball. Yeah, it's like good news. Congrats. How does it feel? Good choice. Pretty bad, actually, yeah. It's pretty bad. That's a great choice. Do you already know what? Mandatory response. That sucks. I mean, Ring, make sure to book a fly and go there, said Scarty can poison you. And that one might be a good occasion to get confidence about it. By the way, almost 4Ks. I mean, not usually. There are some that I wanna do in the future, but I don't know. There are a few that I wanna do actually. I even think that like I might even like lock in, do those ones, and then be done with Gen 3 like for forever. But nah, like nah. Every once in a while, if I feel like going there, I do it. I guess one for sure would be Gyarados. You know when. As right now, I 100% know that I wanna do Gyarados with the rod. I am pretty sure I will be doing the on starters too one day. And probably Baldum. These are the ones that I am on right now. 4K is on Munch. Looks pretty good. I'm not even setting it as a goal because I know I will do it, but it isn't a goal. I like counting for legendaries, so I mean, I'm not one of those ones that go for like the legendaries, like all of them like straight back to back. I prefer to split them over, I don't know, like on the years, over the years. That's why in fact like in 2023 I hunted for some, in 2024 I hunted for others, this year I hunted for some. That one is a goal bar, like that will come like in time, like it is not something that I'm chasing. I know it will come. I mean, a goal right now that I'm still not chasing, but I'm building it a little bit, is the Living Dex in Jump 4. That one is something like I'm actually driving some of the hounds like towards that goal. But chilling. My goal is just like building journeys and completing them, of course. Of course, bro. I'd never be Shanyan if I wasn't. Once again, I got so many journeys in mind, bro. Iconic stuff, authentic stuff. There is only a Cresselia dividing me from them right now. Oh, a goal is collecting many first level Euros. That's not something that I want. But it's not that I want to collect all of the ones that exist. Like, like once in a while when I feel like going for one, I go. I agree. What do you mean by saying trying to 100% of the games? Like, you mean completing all the games, like in terms of like beating everything with the shiny team you mentioned? Alright. So you wanna complete the Pokédex in... Bro, the camera... Bro, why? But why? Alright, at least I didn't have to... No, the camera is still disconnected. I'm gonna play with the games in this order. I don't care. No, I don't wanna risk doing stupid things because of this. Let me set them the way they were before. I even see the cursor lagging, bro. Like, I see it like freezing. By the way, like, I don't know anything about PCs and stuff like that, but every day that passes, I think that like I gotta invest into a desktop PC. Like an actual PC like can't handle all of these. Even if it is a gaming PC. Just too much. And I've never found a Rattata in my life. And you got two. The only place in which I hunted in which I could have faced on one was the Route 46 is the name. No, the Route 32. No, the Route 32. The one in which Scott is right now, like after the first gym. And it was at 3%. And if I was finding it, it would have been my rarest ever Pokemon. Found, not code. Code. It will forever be coffee, I think. I'm a final ring picture. I also heard it as a mega. No, by the way, that's insane actually. I still am of the mind that you are the most unlucky person I've ever tuned to one of my streams. I mean, the lightest at least was the past year, wasn't it? By the way, 33 on Dratini. Bless. Been over 26 on 2 different ounces is insane. Like, if this one is a surname, it is crazy. Real steak. Hi, Pokemon. Good afternoon. Welcome. Real. The Dark Knight. Literally Batman. Bella looks. We're not talking about brain rot anymore. We only stick to it for like 3 streams. Then they were done. But still bangers. It still makes me laugh actually, but I wasn't thinking about it anymore already. It is, bro. Fruttodrillo. Bro. By the way, I was just trying, like, and doing my best not to say that, but I can't. Hi, Luke. Good afternoon. Glorbo. Fruttodrillo. Bro. Top 3. 41. By the way, I just read these. I have no words. Honestly speaking, looks, I'll be more than fine with another Gyarados instead of a Dratini. I'm not even gonna lie, because like if I was fighting Dratini, it means that I gotta leave the season. I gotta go into season number 4, but I just joined the season number 3, and I'm not looking for changing the layout already. So a Gyarados would mean like I'm still staying on phase 3, on season 3. So it is complicated, I know, but I mean. Yeah, a box of shiny Gyarados. About to be crafted. A ring is 100% one. Do you want to pause animal? The truck is ready. This Munchlax is the second round out of 10 that I bring over Alphald. The third one, sorry, because there is also the Alga. And no, there's also Cresselia actually. So still didn't get completed, but by the way, I almost crashed, like out of nowhere. Like my connection has been doing very good in the past 2 months actually, so like I wasn't expecting this. You're late, Ring. I already resetted on 3 shiny Munchlax. What is that? Like, I barely see it. Is it a dark trio? I see 2 ads. By the way, I found out that this one isn't even a dab. Like, this one is like a person coughing. Or I mean, it will just be a dab. That's how you gotta go. I'll be taking notes. If I try and copy and paste this, it should tell me actually. Yeah. Chris. The answer, bro, is he still didn't go on. Goat. New beef is starting. Do you want encounters to be stacked out? By the way, I still am betting on Al. If Ring picks up the hunt again before February 2026 is a lot. Carrying the boats. Nice. Real. For everything you're doing, you are like, bro, I'm doing this and I'm getting paid for doing that. Let's go. I mean, talk about yourself. By the way, these emotes are too good. It's underrated. Imagine. By the way, back then, during a stream, I was talking about an account in which I was thinking about counting the encounters backwards. That would have been crazy actually, but it would have been looking a bit weird. But the concept, you're about to hear something too clean and naughty. But hunting for Plazo and Minun, and hunting for Minun by going like below 0 with the minus. But doesn't work too good actually, and also I dislike a lot those two Pokemons. I don't want to go for them. GL Pokemon, go for it. Is there? I think like I know like 6 names overall. Is it strong? But we're almost 42. Clean. By the way, Al, your favorite Pokemon is? Did you already send it, or you want to send it? It's a Shinypokemon appearing in the anime. 42, by the way. If he's a shiny hunter, like, would you mind saying it again? So showcases also some shinies. Cool, actually. I don't remember about the video you sent. Did you send it when we were talking about the Noctowl and like the light blue Onyx and Dratigon and that stuff? Interest is something, bro. In the end, you gotta think about that. Like, if we were shiny hunting IRL, the encounters would take way longer. I think. I mean, quality is better than quantity, bro. I mean, he's one of the few ones that I can say that he got the shines, at least. I mean, everyone can get a regular Charmander, you know? Or a regular Psyduck. By the way, I think I'm getting to 300s and then I'm going off. And I collected many today, actually. Started from 31. So So 1200 on Munch and like more than 300 on Dratini. I know I'm gonna get trolled right now. I'm opening Discord and there is like random stuff. Alright. Bro, imagine. It's just like when you play game, like the game with like the children, you just like turn your back. Bro. And then you like just turn again and you check if they're moving. Clean, bro, it is blue. Now listen to the audio, but is this shiny hunter the like the blonde child? Nah, I was looking for something more handsome. Gotta mute it, gotta mute the mic, give me a sec. I mean, the almost empty take killed me, but he got 5 actually. Like, I scrolled them down, but like I saw Onyx, was Winub, Slackout, Bagon, and Psyduck. So I ain't like, bro, even a single shiny is more worth it than like an entire Pokédex of regular ones. On God. Real. And by the way, one of the Tiago's shinies is Psyduck. Unironically. Bro, I mean, that child is gonna have a freaking shiny Salamence. That, I'm not saying looks great, Bella Sala, but it's a freaking shiny dragon, bro. I mean, it's gonna flamethrower like in front of all the freaking ones that tell him that he doesn't have anything in his decks. Happy name day. I mean, that's how like, I mean, if that's how like you say when someone celebrates it, I don't know. Do you guys think it will grow like the more the time passes? I mean, this is like a serious question. Do you think that the shiny hunting wave is growing? Like, I mean, right now it is, but like, will it go on growing? Like, will it be big? I mean, like, seriously big. goated evening. Especially in the biggest chill after Infernal Arias. Your job was done. Tomorrow I'm having pizza, bro. Can't wait. But are you referring to the subscribers, Salah? I was referring about like the Shanyanting word as a wall. But wait, in case would be crazy. Imagine when I'm like, I will be 60 years old, I will still be, I mean, on the channel, bro. I mean, only time will tell. But in the end, like, once you retire, like, you don't have anything to do in your freaking life. So, like, I mean, like, a couple hours spent on stream can definitely be done. How crazy would it be? Bro. I mean, I'll be 60 years old, it is like almost 40 years away, bro. 40 years are so many, but so few at the same time. Don't even say that, bro. No way. I don't think I will still be on Cresselia, bro. I think that by the time I will probably have completed the lead index. It actually is. I might even be tomorrow. Like, I stop streaming, I stop hunting, and then I get back on when I celebrate the 60th birthday, and I pick up the Cresselia hunt again. Alright, that's what I was looking for. Because, like, honestly speaking, I've never ever thought about shiny hunting as being something that could have ever became popular until I started to stream and you guys told me that, like, in the new games, like, half of the people shiny hunt. Before starting to stream, I would have never said it ever. They did a shiny hunting event. What did they do? What did they do? I mean, what was it about? I mean, about shiny hunting, but like, I don't know, like, people were, was there like a race? Who was getting more shinies? Was winning? I don't know. Oh, but I thought you were talking about, like, it was all still from the Pokemon company. When you wrote they. Alright, so it was official. Like it was like, yeah, it was official. Alright. So like, it actually got like I mean, kind of like a direct contact with them. I mean, it makes sense actually. He has many subscribers, but still. It's a big step, 100%. I should get more informed about this stuff though. By the way, I want to hear your opinion about this thing that I was talking about when like it was like 2 hours ago. Am I the only one that sees the emote that all sent also as these? Like such a scene? Because bro, like every single time you send it, this is the first thing that I think to. Unironically. Bro, I literally told you, like, if someone sends it, that's what I think too, so. Keep it up. There's only one Pokemon that is dividing you from Sinnoh. How's it feel? Never touch Ergo again, ever. Let's go. Terrible. By the way, it not only took me 46Ks, but 46 for 88. So you are 45 and a half away. Or can you tell me a bit more about the Shanyang IRL event? Like, was it like was it an actual like tournament of like people had to find as many shinies as they could in whatever way, or it was just like, I don't know, people like all together hunting in the chill? Like, how was it structured? By the way, if the event was like involving like the entire Europe, 100% there would be many people, for sure. In the end, we're talking about Pokemon, bro. Like, I mean. Oh, full odds, alright. But, so like, I guess that was like 1 in 4Ks and 1 in 8Ks, like, no differences, or like the 1 in 8 1, 9-2 were like worth like twice. just to make it be more fair, you know. Like, were there like any rule, like, I don't know, a maximum amount of devices? I mean, not having the chance to use a controller mod, like stuff like these. Because if that one was an actual race, then these things gotta be considered, I guess. Trip. By the way, I mean, people can go with like how many devices they want, but if Salah joins with a single one, he's gonna destroy everything. Still. Sprawled on the chair. Only one? Only one means I feel like it is a bit too restrictive. I mean, I don't know. I would probably like single out for something for the event and then like triple out for something else for the channel. At that point, I would feel like I'm wasting time. Yeah. Find imposter. By the way, I said I was stopping at 43. I'm gonna go on a little bit. I've never eaten it. But I feel like it is the type of thing that I wouldn't like. I don't like those like things that are like too sweet. I'm actually very curious. I wanna check the video right after this stream. I mean, bro, I'm just being honest. By the way, that emoji was so accurate. By the way, I even had to Google it actually, like I didn't know what it was. Alright. But was that one the first time that like such an event was hosted ever? Because like I didn't know it was hosted. Like this actually means so much. It's such a jump. Like that is actually that might actually be the beginning of something big. Even like leaving like whatever competition aside. But bro, like having an IRL event like that is actually official, that make people that I mean probably know each other like online but never met be able to meet, sorry. Bro. Something that they in the end could do, because like in the end there is the card game still, but it is not the same. I don't know what it means. By the way, international championship, so it wasn't a regional. But it was a premier event. This is super big actually. Like, I swear I would have never expected such a thing. Before I started to stream, before like someone ever told me that shiny hunting was a thing in video games. I mean, was this much of a thing? I knew that it was a thing, but not to these levels. This is very cool. I mean, one day in Europe, like I would 100%. Also, because like, I mean, I could meet like some of you, unironically. America is already a lot of commitment actually that I wouldn't be able to make soon, but when I'm older, probably potentially, like it depends. I mean, even if like the channel grows more, could even be worth it to fly to America when I'm older. Would be super cool. Also because I've never been to America. I would love to go there. They finally opened their eyes actually, because I mean shinies is something that never dies, and ironically, like they should have figured out earlier, considering in the end, overall around the world there are many people that still own games that are like from 2005, bro. It is crazy actually, and they were not gaining kind of anything out of it. If you think about it, it was like a forgotten part of the game. maybe I will not be needed in the future in the end. Like, what was important was like the first event. Then if they see there is actually something, they might not even need a YouTuber to host it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that. Did you get something? Tell me. I'm prepared to do worst right now. It would be an honor. I mean, bro, in the end, every single Shanyand is a flexer. You know, we're chasing this wag. Something that not everyone could. It's just our nature. Good. I guess. Let me guess, you bought them from Ring. It kills me because Jizzy didn't speak a word, but all of us knew that. Then you should start and calling the same way Pokemon calls you. Bro. Yeah, it is. There are multiple actually. I got this one. I can show you. The name is Elgato Wavelink 3. This is the only one I got this specific shade. I can't. Hold on, like, let me. Like these. Yeah. You can find it on Amazon. There are also others. There is the FX. And there should be another one. No, I'm not punching you anymore. I kinda got used to it. The arm is Elgato too. See you next one, bro. Have a good one. Thank you so much for being with us. By the way, I should have gone 100 encounters ago. But I'm vibing, like... I might get to 500. Yeah, a little bit. But in my honest opinion, the mic is too important. Like whatever money you, it is worth it. Anyway, I mean, I got the mic gifted, but it should be 150, and the arm, I don't remember, but probably around 100. And like, I'm not an expert, but from the researches that I did, I think it is worth it to buy the arm of the same brand of the mic because of a specific problem. Like this is the arm, alright. This one is a weight. Hold on. Let me try and detach it. Alright, this is a weight. In the moment, give me a sec. You see it? It goes up by itself, like I'm not using my hands right now. Without the weight, it goes up. Alright. So the mic isn't enough for the arm to stay, in order for it to stay down. Alright. So give me a second. Alright. I think it is worth it to, I mean, not to risk having an arm that doesn't match with the mic and that makes it fly at some point, you know. But again, I'm not an expert, so I wouldn't be able to tell you any further information. Actually, I would just suggest you to watch some videos. That is actually what I did. But in general, in my honest opinion, when it comes to this type of equipment, it is worth it not to go cheap. Spend what you gotta spend, and you do it once, and it stays for life. By the way, another good mic, I can send you the link of the mic I'm talking about. Like, it should still be available. But it's very cheap and it's very good. It's the one that I was using before using this one. Let me Google it. Let me see if I can find it. It was very good, actually. I must share it on Discord if I find it. I mean, I might do it after this stream, but I'm pretty sure that there still is. And that one is good and doesn't even need any arm. And that's because, like, now I need an arm, because, like, I need for this mic to be very close to my mouth in order for the the filters that I applied, so the gate, the stuff, etc., in order for like them work right with my voice. All right, but like when I was in the Stark Mountain, for example, the quality that I had in that type of audio like was of the previous mic, and the mic was far away. I didn't have the arm, I didn't have anything. It was just a regular mic that was like 35 euros, and it was doing its job actually. See you next one, Salah. Have a good night. Have a good night. Good night, Scotty. Enjoy the last day, was cool. Finally. In the end, the last day is chill, like no one does anything. By the way, again, like I know I'm being repetitive right now, but like I'm very happy that the shiny hunting world is actually growing as far as you had told me. I've always looked at it as a settled environment, like I don't know, something that like wasn't evolving, wasn't like, it was just there, it was dead with those people, and that's it. So this is very good actually. But well, you know what? I might be getting to 400 for Dratini, and then I leave too, because like I already been already been on longer than I should have. Getting to 500 is too much. And we collected so much today. Like I started from from 31 for Munch, so 1,300. And then like 400 for Dratini. Nice. And then you move to the best generations. $98. Correctly number. Now I'm getting the number 400 encounter, and I'm getting to 44 for Munch. And I'm signing off. cleanest numbers. There we go. Guys, that's it for tonight. Thank you so much for being my company. I enjoyed all this stream as always. That's it. I will catch you in the next one. I'm back on Cresselia and Giratina this time. So I wish you a good night, a good luck, good everything. Thank you so much. See you in the next one.